Well, summer offers us an opportunity to spend downtime with friends and family.
Which is also an opportunity for there to be, let's call them, misunderstandings.
Here with some advice for us on making sure we understood and understand each other is our friend Michael Miller. Nice to see you.
So good to see you too.
Yeah, there could be some misunderstandings.
Yes, the close quarters of vacations and summertime.
Absolutely.
It's almost like the holidays, right? Because we're spending so much more time together. And like you said, you might be going to a place, a little beach house or hotel where you're all on top of each other, which is different than what you're used to.
Right. So we got to think about how we're communicating in these situations, and really in any situations, to be understood and to really get it off our chest, right?
So what is your first?
Direct.
Be direct?
Be direct,
Oh,
right? And what does that mean? It's very simple. Less words, less adjectives, less couching things. So, I love you, and I really love being with you, but. Right? It's
cut that all off and start with what you're going to say after but.
Yeah, just use the I statement. I'm just having a little bit of a problem with you leaving the toothpaste out in our beach house. It's cramped quarters, Just say it. And we worry about the words we use, but the research, 70 to 94%, they say, of communication is not about the words you use, because there's a million right ways to say it. The words are important, but you can say it a million ways. And I don't know if you've ever practiced being direct. You never say it the way you rehearse it. It just never goes the way you plan it.
Never, ever does.
Right. So best to just get it off your chest. Now, obviously, always being kind, but direct. Just say it.
And depending on who you're saying it to, that's the thing. And so the next tip, you say, be open.
Yeah.
So some people are really sensitive, and that's the scary part, right? Like, you have to be open that they're going to express how they feel.
Exactly. I think this is all about two-way communication. Being understood and communicating well is knowing that there's two usually parties in the communication. So if you're going to dare to be direct with somebody and say how you really feel, the responsibility is on you to then also be open to hearing what they have to say. And that's the first piece of being open, is listening and letting them have a reaction to the thing that you told them and trying to be understanding in that. The second part of being open is like your body posture, right? So, imagine having a fight with me. I'm loud, my hands are everywhere. I know that when I'm being direct and I'm going to hear it open, I need to take it down a bit. I need to take my volume down a bit, right? Some others may need to take it up a little bit when they're being open, but you need to really invite participation. And how does your body language? Do you make eye contact? Do you feel the need to fill the space? Sometimes silence is okay, but being open allows the other person to express themselves too, because it's usually two parties involved.
So sometimes I think being direct, we might think that means you're being angry. You're not necessarily being angry. You can say it in a really calm way, like, listen, I need you to make your bed when you're staying here.
Absolutely. Direct is just telling it like it is in the kindest way you can. And open is then hearing someone's reaction and then attempting to work it out, right? So, and that you can't control the other person's reaction, and that's fine, and you should not try to. But if you're open and positive about this, you invite then a real conversation, and that's the beautiful thing that does happen when you do this.
All right, be honest.
The hardest part. We're not always honest when we're giving feedback or when we're saying how we feel.
Because I very seldom are.
Right. Well, because you know why, Scott? Because you're nice.
Yeah.
You try to be nice.
I try, yeah, absolutely.
Right? But the problem with nice versus honest is when it's fake nice, when you're anticipating their reaction and you're fearful and you just want to be nice. You're doing anything but being nice. Because if I don't tell you how I feel and I act fake nice when really I have a problem, you know what I do to you? I leave you where you are. Because I never really told you what the problem is. So therefore you can't correct it, or you can't react correctly. So then who bears the burden for the problem? You, the person that has a problem. So nice is nice if what I need is nice. A lot of times the nicest we can be is by telling someone the truth.
Yeah, and then maybe they actually have the opportunity and your relationship improves to change it.
The only chance you have to let somebody grow is to tell them how you see it. Doesn't mean you're right, but it's how you see it.
What's your final thought?
It's counterintuitive. We think that this makes people maybe not like us as much, or this makes people step back, but I don't know what your experience is. Mine is when I practice this, you get closer, because people love to know where they stand, and they know when you're a straight shooter, and people connect to that, and that's a great way to show respect for the relationships that you have.
That's facts. All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Kara, I
Yeah.
need to talk to you about something.
All right, just be direct
I'll be direct, and I need to be honest
and be open.
and open. To learn more about Michael Motivates, how Michael motivates folks at companies and colleges across the country, head to his website. It's michaelmillerspeaks.com.